Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the hashtag TFR Motivation Monday
Mondays.
Zoom. We are Dr. Dondi and Marcy Nettles, and we are staying in the theme of the videos, the Evolve videos in your replicated website under Evolve, because these are the training materials that are helping us get a better and better grasp on the new Evolve compensation plan every day. And today we're talking about build and grow. But before we get into that, Marcy, tell them about our YouTube channel.
I feel like I'm on repeat over and over again. So if you haven't gone and subscribed to Team Freedom Reigns on YouTube, you need to go and do that. The reason why is this is evergreen material that you can point your new consultants as they join you in your business to this information to help them be educated. They don't have to wait until the next time we talk about it. They can go and they can check it out. Plus, you'll get notified if you ask for notifications every time we upload new content, whether it's training or whether it's an opportunity presentation that we've done. Another great tool for you to be able to use. So go and subscribe, Team Freedom Reigns on YouTube.
Yeah, evergreen means it's always there.
Yes. So
Momentum Live. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and guys, so they've taken this a step further and they're including everybody. They used to have a Pro 4 and above leadership call, which they've turned into the Momentum Live now. So if you got an email on this and you have the link for the actual Zoom to be on their live, I would say get on there so that you can, ask questions in the comments box, but being there together is really important. If you didn't get that email, you can still see this information. They will stream it through the US LifeVantage Distributors Facebook page, so you can go and check it out. This week is going to be awesome. It's, presidential consultant Sean Poe is one of the best to be able to learn from for getting things done. He's very analytical. He's going to be able to help you with updates and features. There's the new enrollment section in the dashboard in our back office that he's going to be going over, as well as personal sales bonus report that's now available. Because we talked about the end of the month tools, which we only have a week left in April before we're closing it out. So make sure that you hop on this call by Sean Poe tomorrow, Tuesday, and the time is not on there, so I'll put this into the Team Freedom Reigns Facebook page as well, but check your emails. Should be there.
Check your emails. Speaking of emails, Social Media Day put on by the Direct Selling Association. This came out in an email today, so it's going to be Monday the 8th of May from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern time. Mark your calendars, do the conversion to make sure you don't get left out or you don't miss anything in your time zone. But this is amazing. So this is something you probably heard in, where were we last? Nolans. Probably heard people talking about, we need more social media training. We need more social media training. Well, I believe this is the answer to that request. Again, it's the Direct Selling Association Social Media Day, 4 hours of training for LifeVantage specifically on the 8th of May from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern time. That convert that into your own time zone, but put it on your calendar and show up and be ready to take notes and implement what you learn. Yeah,
whether you know social media or not, haven't used it yet, or you're looking forward to it, this is something to help you jumpstart that. Because remember, gathering customers is the fastest way to control your paycheck right now with the new Evolve compensation plan. And social media is the place that you can get in front of more people at one time than anywhere else. So having a great strategy, understanding how you should use it, what posts to do, and how to really identify who you are trying to market to. This is all going to be addressed in this 4 hours. So make sure that you go and find your either in the email that came out today, or you can register at lifevantage.socialmediaday.live as well. It's that website that's there on the right side there. Okay, so go and get registered. It's free.
It's free.
So go get registered.
Not almost free. Free.
It's all the way free.
All the way free.
Yeah.
And then, well, I was going to say, keep along with this. This is not free, but it is a $25 registration fee to activate 2023, which you should all put on your calendars. It is the 22nd of July coming up, and this is going to be an incredible virtual-only event where we're going to talk about the Evolve Perks program. And well, you can read the stuff there on the left, and you can read the stuff there on the right. It's exciting. $25 is all it is. It's virtual. It's going to be an incredible event. We're going to be going over lots and lots of information. Make sure to not only register for this, but all of your leaders, members, make sure they register as well, and then have a home watch party. Invite everybody that has already been registered. Make sure we come on, we need to play fair here. Make sure that you open up your home, have a potluck, have a gathering at your house, and show this live, because it's a great way, one, to network. It's a great way, two, to develop deeper relationships in your team. And it's a great way to have excitement in a group environment, which is just going to attach more meaning to the learning you get from this incredible event. Activate 2023, the 22nd of July coming up.
Have fun with this. Not only will you want to invite your team, but what about inviting your prospects? This is a really great one to invite prospects that have seen the information already, but haven't quite made a decision yet. Invite them to your home so they can see what's coming, because this is the really cool end of this compensation plan. On top of the pay, these are the perks. So they're going to be drilling down into that, what you can earn along the way, and just the fun ways that we can do it. So use this as a prospecting tool as well.
Good stuff. Oh.
Global convention, guys. No, this is global. So it's for everyone. And it is really amazing when you get to see our counterparts that are working in markets around the world all come together in one location. It's going to be in, I just went completely blank, San Antonio, Texas. And you are still able to get 10 packs for discounted prices. You just need to get your own 10 pack together. It would make the price only $150 per registration. The regular single ticket right now is $199. You want to make sure that you are at these events, and you want to be the leader that shows the way, doesn't just talk about it, but you actually go and do the things that we know helps build leaders. And that is attending all events. So make sure that you get registered first, and then start promoting to your team that this is where they need to be in October. Anything else you want to add there?
Oh, I'm looking at it. It says just announced. We should just say previously.
I know.
Announced.
Previously, it's been a couple. Yeah,
it's not stale, but
so
it's still
announced.
exciting.
Y'all know it.
You're gonna hear about it every week anyway.
Okay, so we already know that there are several people on the team that have earned these new Axio flavors
shout them out.
by accomplishing the 3-in-1, getting 3 new customers and 1 new consultant in the month of April. And you are being gifted by LifeVantage a tub of each one of the free Axio, or the new LTO Axio flavors, for free. I like that word free. It's like one of my favorite 4-letter F words, just FYA. So make sure that you're working hard towards this. And if you have accomplished this, or you know someone that has, please comment in the comment section, celebrate them, shout them out, and let's give everybody high fives all the way around. High five, because high fives are awesome, because you're awesome, right? Awesome. So keep on focusing on 3-in-1. And the way that you can do that is by using the action plan. These are uploaded in the Team Freedom Marines Facebook page underneath the files. Please make sure you go and download them. And the more that you fill out, the further and faster you're going to grow your business. So let's get busy. Let's put everything into play that we know.
Right.
There's nothing else that you need other than action. So let's get busy and start building this and earning all the perks that the company is offering us along the way.
Gosh, you just got me thinking about 4-letter F words. Of how many can I think of?
Stop it. Yeah, let's go here.
So get the glow. What glow? What glow? The NRF2 True Science Liquid Collagen Glow. That glow. It's really the only glow you should be really thinking about. So think about this. Take the most amazing supplement ever created, which is then reclassified as an activator called Protandim NRF2 Synergizer. And then you compound that with the most prevalent protein in the human body, which starts to steeply decline in your late 20s. And what do you have? You have the healthy glow stack, the Protandim NRF2 True Science Liquid Collagen, the best 1-2 punch, the best 1-2 punch out there, as far as intervention in 1, health and wellness, and 2, anti-aging. In this biohacking movement we're all a part of. This right here is what you think Protandim NRF2 put us on the map. This is going to put us on the global map as far as companies out there making a major statement in network marketing and just health and wellness in general across the board. This right here, this combo of products is legit.
Yeah, and this little tool here is pretty awesome too.
I can't even pronounce
so you can use this gua sha tool to help firm your skin, your cheeks, your, everywhere, your
Looks like
neckline,
the
all
Star
that
Trek
kind of good
symbol,
stuff.
kind of.
But you can also use it as a promo, obviously, for new customers. We actually just did this. It was super fun to be able to send over a shopping cart that had this free tool, a gift with purchase, that showed a $0. It didn't cost them anything, and it was a bonus for them getting started on this stack. So make sure that you know, and you're using the extra things that you can be letting people know that, hey, you get started right now, and you're also going to get this amazing tool to help firm your skin. So utilize that as you're gathering your customers. And this is where the Gua Sha is available in the US, Australia, Japan, and Canada. It's on different products. US, Australia, Japan is the Healthy Glow Essential Stack. Canada is the True Science Beauty System. And then throughout the other markets there, you see the True Science Beauty System has different products that are being shipped out for free as part of the Mother's Day promo. So this is through the 16th of May. Any purchase that is either a new enrollment or a drop order for those stacks or the beauty system. You get to talk about this one.
Activate Thursday schedule. So this is every 2 weeks. Last time we had on the 13th, we had Lisa Barnes and Adam Kropp talking about our sourcing, our amazing inventory of how we get our products, where we get them, why, and all of that. Well, this coming Thursday, Lisa Barnes, again, our VP of Research and Development, is going to talk about scientific testing, the gene expression, the RNA sequencing, consumer trials, and clinical trials that we have active and in the future for our current and future products, and what separates LifeVantage from every other company in our network marketing space, but literally every other company in the health and wellness space, because of our focus and complete attention on the scientific validity of our products, not just the ingredients, but the finished products. No other company handles it the way we do. So tune in this Thursday, the 27th, to tune into this and watch what Lisa Barnes, our VP of Research and Development, has to say about our scientific testing methods and why we lead the industry.
All right, guys. So now we're to part 3 with Q&A of the Evolve Compensation Plan. We're going to be talking about the Build and Grow bonus, which is the level bonus. Okay.
Yes.
So this is where you can earn level commissions for building your team and teaching those you sponsor to create strong teams of their own. So we're going to watch this video together before we answer questions and really go deeper into it, because this one, I think people get a little bit more confused on because there's some different aspects to it, but this video covers it really well. And if you need to go and watch it over and over and over again, obviously it's going to be uploaded to the Team Freedom Reigns YouTube channel with the Q&A afterwards. But you can also find these videos as well as the book.
The manual, it's on page 16 and 17 is what we're going to be talking about on tonight's video. So if you have it, open it up and get ready.
And if you haven't downloaded it yet, you can find the videos and the booklet at the bottom of your replicated website underneath the quick links. And it's simply Evolve. So click on that.
So simple.
Let's go ahead and watch this video together.
Welcome to the build and grow stage of the consultant path. At this stage, you and your business have evolved by sharing products and inviting others to do the same. As your confidence grows, so will your success. You will keep sharing products and balance that with building your team as more people are inspired to join you. And when you advance to senior consultant and above, you'll be able to earn additional commissions. And remember, you must be active with 150 SV from personal and customer sales to be eligible. There are 2 ways to earn commissions with LifeVantage. In the share video, you learned about customer sales profit, in which you can earn commissions directly from your product sales. But a percentage of that product sale also flows upline to those above you who are active and eligible to earn. As your team grows, you can start earning a percentage on product sales from consultants and their customers below you too. This percentage is known as level commissions. Level commissions are paid on commissionable volume, which is usually the same as sales volume, but reflects any changes due to discounts applied or other factors like exchange rate adjustments. Your earnings are based on 2 factors. Number 1, the number of levels you qualify to earn based on your paid as rank that month. Number 2, the number of active consultants between you and the consultant where CV originates, also known as levels. Levels are determined by the placement of consultants in your team. Level 1 is directly below you, Level 2 below them, Level 3 below Level 2, and so on. Your monthly paid as rank determines how many levels you are qualified to earn commissions on. And as you advance in rank, you can earn further down line. For example, looking at the chart, you can see that a Consultant 3 earns on 2 levels, a Senior Consultant 3 earns on 4 levels, and a Managing Consultant 3 and above can earn on up to 9 levels. You can see this chart on page 16 of your Evolve Compensation Plan document. The CV for level commissions flows up from where a sale was made, and there may be some consultants who are inactive or ineligible within that leg. Through a process called active compression, they will be skipped and the volume will continue to roll up. This ensures level commissions are paid to consultants who are actively sharing LifeVantage products each month. CV flows up line, potentially to 9 active consultants. And at each level, the consultant status is determined. If the consultant is active and qualified to earn at that level based on their paid as rank that month, they will earn the percentage noted in the level commissions chart. If the consultant at that level is active but not qualified due to their rank that month, the level will not be paid. If the consultant at that level is inactive, their business is subject to active compression, meaning that business is flattened and treated like it's not there. The CV for that level rolls up to the next active consultant, and they will be paid or not based on their status. Let's look at what happens when a sale is made using Senior Consultant 3 Jennifer as an example. A consultant who is 5 levels below Jennifer makes a sale. This consultant is at the bottom of the chart. From there, CV flows up. The first level above the new order is Rob, a Managing Consultant 1 who is qualified to earn up to 5 levels, so he's paid 10% on level 1. Sarah is the next level. As a Consultant 1, she's not qualified to earn 2 levels, so the commission is not paid. As a Consultant 3, Trent can only earn 2 levels, so he doesn't qualify, and level commissions once again are not paid. Danielle is inactive. Through active compression, her business is passed over and level 4 rolls up. The 5th level is Jennifer. Because Danielle's business was compressed, Jennifer becomes level 4. As an active Senior Consultant 3, she's qualified up to 4 levels, so she's paid 3%. The volume continues to flow up from Jennifer, and any qualified consultants are also paid level commissions. Level commissions are an exciting way to increase your earnings, and they're the reason why it's so important to actively work your business each month so you can maximize your potential earnings. Your upline can walk you through more examples to show you the power of level commissions based on your personal goals and how all of the parts of the plan can come together. And as you master the skills needed for success, you can reach the lead stage of your path. Watch the lead video to learn about the bonuses available when you reach this stage of the Evolve Compensation Plan.
There you go.
All right, so let's move into the next portion here without starting the video again. There we go. Okay, so this is page 16 in the booklet that we were talking about before we watched the video. This is the Build and Grow Commission. This is the level bonuses, and how this works is that you have to make sure that you are qualified at certain levels to be able to earn that level commission, right? So as you can see here, if you're looking at the second level, the sales volume requirement, this is the sales volume per level that is required to earn that rank. And then, of course, you have to be balanced with your sources, right? With your strong sources and then your outside sources. So as you can see here in that second line there, the sales volume requirement here, clear up until Consultant 3, you only need 250. And of that, 150 of it can come from your own personal order. But as soon as you hit Senior Consultant 1, this is where 300 in sales volume requirement is required. the sales volume requirement is 300, right? And so as in the past, when we've had requirements like this, we want to just make sure that we teach people right out the gate that, hey, let's go and let's have that be one of our very first goals in helping you be qualified for the full compensation plan by having that 300 in sales volume requirement. 150 of it can come from your personal order, but you need to have customers that equal at least 150 in that sales volume requirement. You can't have customers that have 300 in sales volume requirement and no personal order for yourself, unless of course you're going for the MVP bonus and you need to have that 40 in personal order in order to qualify for the MVP. So that's the very first thing. But as you rank advance up into the consultant path, when you hit the senior consultant, or actually consultant 3, you start getting paid 2 levels. And if you want to make sure, and not if, but I want you to make sure and look that as you rank advance to senior consultant 1, you're still getting paid 2 levels, but you've given yourself a raise on each one of those levels because the percentage has gone up. And that's the way it works. Yes, that's the way it works as we're going through the consultant path. As you rank up, you get more levels and the bonus, the percentages change. Okay. So pay attention to those percentages. But early on in your LifeVantage business, you know, as you're building your team, if you want to give yourself a raise, number 1, go get more customers. Number 2, rank advance, right? Build your business. All right. So let's go ahead and let's move to the next slide. Anything you want to add on here?
No, you did great.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. So the active compression, this is a little bit different than dynamic compression that we had in our old level bonus. Active compression means that there are actual levels that will not get paid out. What happens with these levels is they do go back to LifeVantage. And some people are like, well, that's not cool. That's not cool. No, what it does is it goes into that customer bucket bonuses that we are all enjoying so much in getting those customers. They have to have the money come from somewhere. And so on those levels where people are not qualified and the level does not get paid, it does go into the other bonuses that are so lucrative in this Evolve compensation plan. So we want to make sure that you guys understand that. Okay.
Repurposed funding.
Yes. That's one way of putting it.
Because they're paying it. They're just paying it in a different way.
Yes, absolutely. It's not going to LifeVantage and it's not going into their purse or their pocket, right? It's completely being paid out to LifeVantage consultants in this compensation plan. So as we're looking at this, you see where the order is down at the bottom, and then the levels are paid up from where that order was placed. Okay. It is paid up to 9 levels. It's not paid all 9 levels in every instance, as the example here shows. There will be levels where the consultant, like on level 2 there, let's just look through this here. The very first person is an MC1. Now, MC1s, if you're looking at this, the booklet with us, they get paid down 5 levels, right? And it says it right there. It gets paid 5 levels. And they're on level 1. So they're going to get paid that 10% off of that order. On the second level, this is a C1, and they're qualified to earn only 1 level in the level bonus, and they're on level 2. So they're not going to be eligible, and level 2 is not going to be paid. Again, with level 3, active C3 is qualified to earn on only 2 levels, and this is the 3rd level. So again, this is going to be one of those levels that is not going to be paid. Now, the inactive people, those are the people that have less than 300, right? Less than what is the cells required in order to be paid for this level bonus. So inactive people do get compressed. This is where they basically, it's like they aren't even there. They're just kind of pushed to the side, and the person that was on the 5th level comes down to the 4th level, and now they're paid out that 4th level percentage.
Yes, I wanted to add something. So with regard to the levels that are not paid, they are active, meaning they have their requirement. They just don't have the rank to go deep enough to receive the level of payout on that level. So rather than those funds being issued, they go into, as Marcia said previously, the customer bucket and get paid there. So it is the difference between inactive. They do not have enough personal volume or the sales volume requirement. So they are skipped over. The ones that are active but ineligible, they are active, meaning they have their 150 or 200 or 250 or whatever it is based on their rank up to 300. They just don't have enough levels, and the level that is being paid at, they are not quite yet able to receive that commission. So it's just not paid at that level. It goes instead into the customer bucket to be paid there.
Good points.
the funds.
Good points. And as you can see here, if you just look at the color coding, you can see that the reds are the ones that were not qualified levels. And so they were not paid out. The gray ones are the ones that were inactive because they didn't have enough of the sales volume requirement in order to be paid. And so they were compressed. So in this example, 6 levels of the 9 were actually paid out to qualified consultants. Okay.
Active compression.
Active compression. It's very different. Okay. All right. So guys, that's the level bonus. It really is the level bonus. So we want any questions that you guys have on this, because we know there's a lot of them out there because it's a little bit different. And so it's confusing to some people. So what are your questions that we can help you with other than what the gua sha treatment is? But on this compensation plan, the level bonuses, are there any questions? So I'm going to stop this share here so that we can.
And if you have your Evolve documents, get on page 16 and 17 if you have a question so we can help walk you through it, or download it and have it in front of you, or download it and print it if you don't have it.
Yeah. So
Thank you all for tuning in.
Yeah, for sure. Really. So what questions do we have? I mean, those of you that are here live with us on Zoom, obviously you get the quickest response because you're right here with us. We are watching the questions on Facebook too. Don't see any on this comp plan level bonus yet, but anybody else have questions? And of course, if you come up with questions after the fact, you can put them in the Facebook page underneath this video, and we'll come back and we will help answer those at any time, because we know that sometimes you don't have it right away, but it comes to you after the fact, especially if you go back and watch the video again, or go back and just, look at the booklet as well. Thank you, Dr. Pat. I'm glad that it was explained that it's where, I mean, the videos break it down so simply, right? So simply. And yes, 150 to start, 300 is, but think about it, guys, 300 is really your max overhead for your business. But also if it's all customers in 300, that's also going into your customer bucket, and you're also getting paid out the customer bonuses off of that as well. So that requirement of 300 is something that you are actually earning commissions on as well. Let's see. Is this the simplest way to explain this commission? Basically, Teresa, the simplest way to explain this commission, okay, just a moment, Mary Ellen. The simplest way to explain this commission is that you build a team, and by helping them build their businesses, you can be paid a percentage up to 9 levels from product sales. So it can add up, as they said, the 2 different ways. I mean, that's really all you have to say about this level bonus, because in the beginning, the most important things that they understand is how to get into cash flow fast. And that's customers, right? And then once they get into customers and they find some consultants, they'll start to see it work in their own back office and in their paychecks, and they'll start to understand how this type of a business works in the first place. So I would say the best way to help explain it is by sharing the video. Don't try to verbally vomit an explanation. I would say that's just over 6 minutes for the level bonus. Share that with someone. It gives you lots of follow-up tools if you share each individual video one at a time. Give them enough time to digest it, answer their questions on that, and then move forward. Getting help from your team, of course. I hope that helps.
Yeah, but I'm going to actually add a little
Please.
something there. When we get questions, and this is something that I have over the last 14 years of being with LifeVantage, the first real company that I ever really tried to be a distributor in. And it was something that really didn't make sense. And let me explain what I mean. So if somebody asks a question and I know the answer, answering the question is our natural tendency with human interactions, but it's one of the worst things you can do in network marketing, especially if your person asking the question is a prospect. And the reason is this, is because even though you may know the answer, they don't really care where the answer comes from. They just want the answer. And if you answer it, and I will be completely transparent, in the beginning, I wanted, and in my opinion, needed to know everything. So I spent a tremendous amount of time reading every study, going over every bonus, learning it intimately. And when somebody would ask a question, I would answer it. The problem is there's 2 questions being asked. The obvious one, whatever the question is. And then the not so obvious one, can I do what you are doing if I'm a prospect? And that's the part I never understood. So in answering the question, I literally stunted the growth of my own business rather than saying, that's a great question. Let me send you let me send you a video, or if the person is next to you, you can bring it up on your phone. Go open up your own website, go down to the bottom, click on Evolve, and show them the video right there. Because again, the question that they're asking is the one they want the answer to. But the question they're not asking is, can I do this business? And if you answer all their questions, they're naturally starting to assume they need to know all the information. And if they don't have the desire or the time to learn the information the way you learn it, they will opt out of your business, and before they ever get in, and you'll probably never understand why. So the best way, in my opinion, and it's why they say be the messenger, not the message. That's a great question. Let me send the video to you. That's a great question. Let's check the brochure and find out ourselves. I would love to know the answer to that too. You can even claim a little ignorance to help you, one, show and the person will start to understand when they have a question, there's a video. When they have a question, there's a brochure. When they have a question, there's a website. Because then what they need to know is, can I get that website? Can I get that brochure? It's free to download. And can I get those videos? They're free on our websites. The answer is yes, yes, and yes. And they don't have to spend anything, especially time. Best advice I could give you: when someone asks a question, give them the resource that answers it rather than answering it yourself.
Yeah, great points, babe. Thank you so
It's a
much.
lesson I learned the hard way.
Yeah. So Mary Ellen, you had a question. You were raising your hand.
Sorry, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That.
When,
Don't apologize.
I hope that I can talk. I haven't talked in a couple of weeks, so I was just wondering if this is like a moving target and this is a daily thing, or is it a monthly thing for paying out the commissions?
This level bonus is a monthly pay. So it's based off of what your month ends up at.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Yes, that's
So
that.
for me,
Great
that would be a what do you call it? An accounting headache for me. So I'm glad somebody else does it.
Right, as are we. So I'm grateful
Exactly.
for the systems that we have in place to calculate. Great question, Mary Ellen. So Joe has the question of, in the prior compensation plan, there were requirements for balanced legs per se. For example, max number per leg or max dollar per leg. Is that still a feature of the new plan? I'm going to share this screen here.
Great question. And the answer is yes,
Yes.
kind of.
But it's different. It's different because before it was 80-20, depending on what level you were at, or 60-30-10 was the max that you could get from any level, right? Or to be balanced. Now, if you look down at the bottom here, the max volume requirement, that is per source. So this is the fourth level here on the left-hand side. And as you go across, so max volume requirement, we're not talking about legs anymore. We're talking about sources. So a source could be a leg,
Could be a leg.
or a source could be you and your customer bucket too. So you and your customer bucket is a source as well. So as you're getting ready to move through the consultant's pathway here, you can see that the first requirement here is that the consultant's 3. And that's where you need 1,000 in that group sales volume, and 750 of it can come from one source. That's the max that can come from one source. So that means you can have one leg that has 750 or a source that has 750, and then you need 250 outside of that source to be balanced as a consultant 3.
Could be your customer bucket.
Yeah, absolutely. So when we move up here to managing consultant 1, that group sales volume is requirement of 10,000 again. That was the same as our Pro 4 before. This is that same equivalent level. And here the max volume requirement that can come from one single source is 6,000. And so outside of one source, you can have 4,000. Or if you have 2 sources that are 4,000 each, you just need 2,000 from somewhere else. You can have a myriad of ways that you do this. There's no longer that requirement of 60-30-10. It just makes it a little bit easier as you move up further, like to the executive consultant areas. This is where you can actually have 2 main sources that have the same max volume requirement, and then have to have that third source outside of it. So So like when you're looking at the executive consultant 2, the max you can have out of any one single source is 67,500. If you times that by 2, you're not at 150,000, right? You're at 134,000. So that means that you'd still need to come up with another source of 16,000. That could be a really full customer bucket. You're a four-time diamond, right? Yeah. So that's the way it works now. It's max volume requirement now. So what the max volume requirement is that is the max that you can have come from any one source. I hope that helps. Does that answer that question, Joe?
And using the leg terminology, you could have a bunch of little legs that add up as well.
Yeah. So hopefully, Joe, that answered your question.
And a leg is just simply a person on your level 1.
Yes. All right. Any other questions that we have here? Anybody? Good to see you, Rick. Good to see you, Linda. Thanks for being on here, guys. Hi, Darlene. Darlene, you were asking for us to show a different, go back to a last screen. What screen was that? What was it that you were looking for? Because I'm not sure when that came in. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, it was the one, I think it showed your, it actually was a picture and then it had the number and the time of the training, your training each week.
Oh, is it ours or is it the Momentum Live? Is that what you were talking about?
I don't know. I just know that I grabbed my camera and I started to take a picture and then you went right to the video and I think it
was it this one or
no.
Okay, I'll keep going.
Monday social media.
Oh, maybe it is this one, Activate Thursday.
Okay, let me Activate Thursday. Well, let me take a picture of that one. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be right before we started the compensation plan. So this is where they do on Thursday nights the education that comes from corporate. This coming Thursday is Lisa Barnes, and she's going to be talking about the scientific testing. And then in May, it's going to be all about empowering women. So those are going to be some really great ones to tune into.
Okay, so where did that come from? Where did you find that, or was that sent to you?
This was from the executive call.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we share as
great.
much of everything that we can share with you guys in advance so that you can plan it out. So that you can participate in everything that you feel necessary. Just keep in mind, guys, we truly believe that you have every single thing that you need to be able to build your business right now. You just need to get out and start taking action and sharing the amazing before and after photos, the results people are getting, and the benefits of this compensation plan. So don't overwhelm yourself with getting on every single training, because most of them you'll be able to find recordings for them too. So, but they are great. Very good to have. Let me look here on Facebook. All right, Facebook watchers, anybody have any questions that we have not addressed, or are we good to go? Good to go.
Thank you. Good job.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So next week, we are going to be jumping into pages 18, 19, 20, 21. So the final bonuses in the lead portion of the consultant path. And that's where leadership match comes in, as well as the leadership pool. So we'll be going deep dive into each one of that. So Dr. Pat, every single one of the ones that corporate does are recorded. And so they are available. So the Activate Thursdays, and you can find them on the Facebook page, the US LifeVantage distributor page. And it might even be the global one. So I'm not quite sure. There's a couple different ones there. So, but it is on Facebook. Okay.
And Teresa's asking on Facebook, can we invite to the Thursday night Activate calls? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just depends on, if you have a scientific based or somebody who's kind of geeks out on science, this would be a great one to invite them to, because it'll really set them apart, or really set us apart based on how deeply Lisa's going to go into the scientific testing that we do, the genetic testing, et cetera. So yeah, absolutely. If the topic is of interest to a prospect, prospect, or especially based on something you previously talked about, absolutely invite them.
And it's an ongoing tool as well, Teresa. This is something that you can go back and you can tag your people in like prospects, because this is in the Open LifeVantage page. So I think I said the US one. So this is the Open LifeVantage page is where they do those, because they want them available to be able to use for prospects. Okay.
Absolutely.
So sorry about that. So let me, on Thursday nights,
Did we have the time?
did we have the time? 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So that's 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern for Activate Thursdays. Okay. All right, guys. We'll have no more questions about the compensation plan. We are going to hop off of here, but thank you guys for being on here with us. Make sure you tag your teams in the comment section so they know to come back and watch this and to be with us on Monday nights, because this is where we will be.
Yes.
All right. We love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for being here.
See ya.
Bye.